Okay, so good morning, all of you. Our next unit is algorithm and data structure. Okay, so we will discussing about strategies later on or algorithms later on. Okay, but first of all, let's discuss that how we can uh, start our discussion with the data structure. So, what is the definition? What is the formal definition of data structure? Anyone from class? Yes. What is the formal definition of data structure? I am asking you people. Anyone? Yes, Amisha, Anjali, Bansi, Bhargav, Darshit, Devansh, Drumil, Deep, Forum, Hussein, Janish, Kaushal, Kevin, Kirtan, Krishnaraj, Nayan. Yes. What is the formal definition of data structure? Okay, management of data respective with its format. Yes, anyone else? Data structure is collection of data values. So then it is known as data collection rather than data structure. Organization of data, the way data is being arranged. Okay, so for data structure, we can say one thing that data structure is something like the way we can arrange the data items into the you can say memory, whether it is primary memory or secondary memory. Now, how many types of data structures are there? I'm starting with some basic terminologies. So, how many types of data structures are there? Yes. Which are the main two categories or three categories of data structure? So if you can discuss as well, primitive and non-primitive. So which we can consider as a primitive and which we can consider as non-primitive. Yes, this is the basic question, very simple question. You can share whatever you know about data structure. Yes, linear and non-linear. Okay, that is one correct. That is correct answer. Linear and non-linear. Now, in which categories linear and non-linear can be further classified? Let's say not non-linear, but linear can be classified into which two other categories? Yes, yes. In which two category linear data structure can be classified? My main categories are linear and non-linear. Good. Okay. But in which two categories we can classify linear data structure? Which are those two categories? Hmm. Yes, Hussein. Good input. Linear is a part of non-primitive and it has stack and queue. Yes. So my question is again same. In which two category we can classify the linear data structure? Yes, contiguous and non-contiguous. Okay, it can be categorized into static and dynamic, or these are the two these are this is one of the possibility. Another is this one, whatever Dhruv has mentioned. Okay, contiguous and non-contiguous and static and dynamic. Yes. So static means once we will define the data structure, then we cannot alter the size of it. Now let's have a difference between static and dynamic. So what is the difference between static data structure and the dynamic data structure? Yes. Anyone? What is the difference between static data structure and dynamic data structure? Yes. Anyone? Okay. First is static size is fixed or memory is fixed. In dynamic, memory changes runtime. Yes, another difference between static and dynamic data structure. Yes, yes, Anyone? First difference is that yes, that we have mentioned. What other we can consider as a difference? Yes, let me ask you people. Which one is a faster? Which data structure is faster? Yes. So here easy access, here access is time consuming. Okay, then what is third difference? Okay, these two differences are correct. Easy access, or we can say fast access, and here access is time consuming. Okay, next, if you are going with the static data structure, then what is another advantage? Yeah, I think you people have discussed this in data structure in previous semesters. Yes, I'm asking you people. Content of the data structure can be modified, but without changing the memory space allocated. Okay, while static data structure used in array where dynamic is used for linked list. Okay, so here, what we can say in static data structure, we need only starting address required. Okay, here need to store all addresses. Okay, in case of static, memory allocation is sequential. Here, in case of dynamic data structure, you can say memory allocation is not sequential. Okay. Example of static is, let's say, stack and queue using array. Okay, and memory allocation here, example of dynamic is, let's say, stack, queue, then linked list. Okay, and then tree. Okay, next question. What is the difference between linear and non-linear data structure? Because before starting discussion all this, we should be clear with the concept of this. So what is the difference between linear and non-linear data structure. Yes, anyone? What is the difference between linear and non-linear data structure? Yes. Linear data element can be towers, but in non-linear it cannot be towers. Not exactly similar. Devansh, linear is a single level data structure and non-linear is a multi-level data structure. Not exactly, Devansh. Okay, there can be, if we compare, then there can be only one difference. Yes, what Tommy says, linear data structure is easier to implement compared to the non-linear. Uh, yes, uh, which, whatever point, whatever point we are discussing, whatever proper difference point are there, those points I'm already writing here. So this is the difference between static and dynamic. Yes. So my screen is visible to all of you. Okay. Got it. So, yes. So let's see what is input. Linear data structure examples take array Q, etc. and non-linear trees and graphs. Okay, linear is sequential while non-linear is not sequential. So in case of non-linear, okay, in case of non-linear and non-linear. So in case of linear, okay, there will be one to one, you can say relationship between data nodes. Okay, one node, or you can say one structure unit is associated with only and only one node or structure unit. Okay, while in case of non-linear, there will be one to many. Okay, so one node, it will be associated with the multiple data structure unit, or you can say node. Now, what can be the another difference in case of linear? So, if there is a one-to-one relationship between data nodes, and if there is one-to-many relationship between data nodes, then what is the difference, or what can be the another difference? Yes, yes. Okay, so here traversal in single run. Yes, here traversal in multiple iteration. Yes. Anything else? That we can consider as a difference. No, I think implementation, yes. In linear, it is efficient in non-linear. So memory utilization is inefficient in linear. In which terms or in which concept you are saying this, Simran? Can you say me? Can you tell me? Sorry. Yes. Okay. So in case of linear data structure, memory will be used for data. Trace memory will be used for address. Here, what will happen in nonlinear data structure? In nonlinear data structure, yes. I'm asking question about nonlinear data structure. So, yes. What is another disadvantage with the non-linear data structure, or what is the disadvantage of, let's say, tree? Yes. Anyone from class? One difference one topic I have mentioned, that less memory will be used for address. What will be the issue with the non-linear data structure, or what can be the problem with the non-linear data structure? Yes. Yes. Difference will be here. More memory will be used for address. Okay, for example, if we are having singly linked list, or at max you can say doubly linked list. Okay, singly or doubly linked list, then how many address we will require? One or two at max. Okay, but in case of tree, okay, the number of addresses will be dependent on number of children. Okay, number of child node. Okay, so it may be one, or it may be two, it may be three, or it may be n. Okay, so if there are n pointer from parent to child, Okay, then there will be another end pointer from child to parent. Okay, so these are the parent to child. Okay, and these are from child to parent. Clear? Yes. Any other difference between linear and non-linear? Okay, here in case of linear, time complexity will be less. Okay, time complexity and space complexity both will be less. And in case of non-linear data structure, it will be more. Okay, so linear and non-linear data structure, they are implemented as per the requirement. Okay, so yes, can anybody tell me that where we can use the linked list? Yes, can anyone let me know that where we can use the linear linked list? Implementation of stack, linear linked list. Yes, so that can be one. Now, how process stack is implemented? Can anyone let me know that which type of stack is implemented whenever we are using the or whenever we are creating the stack, the process stack, not normal program stack, but whatever stack created by the, you can say, operating system. Yes. Anyone from class? Let's say Fargo, Bansi, Devanshu, Dhruv, Drashti. Yes, Dinesh, question is where we can use or which type of stack is used whenever we are creating process or whenever operating system is creating a new process. That is my question. Yes. Anyone from you? Can anyone answer this question? So let me tell you that memory, whatever memory resources we are using, okay, all those resources are static. Okay, all those resources are static. So whenever we will create a new process into operating system, okay, operating system will give us a static stack. Okay, we can say system stack, and that will be used by, uh, you can say, operating system or process. Sorry, that will be used by the process. Now, where we can use this linear, you can say, dynamic data structure. Yes, doubly linked list in process control block, PCB. So let me tell you that whenever you are working with the file handling, whenever you are working with the file allocation, okay, so linked list will be used. It is mainly used for, let's say, file management. Okay, linked list is mainly used for file management. Tree, where we can use tree. One of the good application of linked list is file management. Okay, and if you want to implement dynamic, you can say stack or queue, then also we can use linked list. Yes, where we can use tree. Yes, anyone from class? Database. Okay, good. So in database, how we can use the tree? Can you tell me? Through? Yes. for indexing, good. So B-tree, tree can be used for indexing as well as whenever we want a quick search. Okay. So at that time also we can use the tree. So, and whenever we are arranging data based on the certain values of the node, then also we can use the tree. So, let's move forward. Okay, so for indexing also we can use the tree to create the steppers, or we can say drop down list. Yes, so that is the way we can represent the tree. It is a non-linear representation of the data. So whenever we are creating index, or you can say navigation menu, at that time also we can use tree. Okay, so let's move forward. What we have discussed today? Today we have discussed how many type of data structures are there: static, dynamic, linear, non-linear, difference between static and dynamic, linear and non-linear, and then where we can use linked list and tree. So we will keep up to this in this lecture. In next lecture, we will be discussing the implementation of stack and queue. Okay, so how we can implement stack and